Hello YouTubers, subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel One Down Four Up. I want to talk about in this video about the Arizona motorcycle license test. I was trying to figure out how I could practice studying for this test instead of going all the way down to the MVD, which is about, I don't know, 30 miles from where I live. I went online, I googled Arizona driving test, and I came up with this right here. So start your free Arizona DMV permit practice test. They have for cars, they have for motorcycles, and they have for CDLs. This one has 25 questions. This one has 50, 50, 50, 50, and the last one has 150 right over here. So unless I get a scooter that's 50 cc's or less, I don't need a driver's license for that, motorcycle driver's license for that. If I was to get something like this, 50 cc scooter, I wouldn't need a driver's license to drive that. I would need a car driver's license, but not a motorcycle driver's license. Or if I got a motorized bicycle, I would not need a motorcycle driver's license. Even though that's pretty cool, it's not something that I want to be driving around with. Or that's pretty cool. That's something like to just play around with in side streets or something like that. But I want to get a motorcycle license, so I figured let's try this test out here. I haven't studied for it, so I don't know what these questions are going to be. Let's click this on. It says 35 questions here. It has the questions over here. When passing as a group, all the motorcycle riders must go in a circular formation together, in a staggered formation one at a time, in a single file one at a time. Well, safest I would guess would be, let's click this one. Wow, I got the first one wrong. Well, see, that's what you get when you don't study. Over here it says next question. I would think the safest would be in a single file line when you're passing someone. I guess I'm wrong. Well, that's what happens when you don't study. So let's go to the next question. If you wish to stop your motorcycle quickly, you must apply to do so safely. Both brakes at the same time. Let's see, none of these answers are correct. The rear brake, the front brake, both brakes at the same time. I guess two would be better than one. Okay, that was right. Let's see, when riding in traffic, a rider must not share the same lane with cars or other vehicles because most of the roads are narrow. Cars and motorcycles need a full lane to operate safely. Car drivers may not allow you to share the same lane. You can face a sudden wind blast. Let's go with number 2. Alright, right. A motorcycle rider must maintain a minimum safe following distance of behind the vehicle ahead. 1 second, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, or 4 seconds. I don't know, 3 seconds standing out to me, but I don't think that's long enough. 2 second rule. I think 3 seconds for cars or something. Let's try 4. 2 seconds. What? Then you got another one wrong. A motorcycle rider must maintain a minimum safe following distance of 4 seconds. That's what I picked, but 2 seconds is the correct one. See, I haven't even studied. I've never had a motorcycle driver's license, so this is all just, you know, showing that I need to study. So you must maintain a space cushion between your motorcycle and other vehicles ahead of you because it gives you time to stop, time to react. All the answers are correct. Time to brake. Yeah, seems like all of them would be correct. Yeah. When parking, you must park your motorcycle to the curb with your rear wheel touching the curb. While parking, you must park your motorcycle at 60 degree, 90 degree, 45 degree angle, 120 degree angle. Let's try number 2. Right, I got it right. So far I missed 2. What does this sign mean to a rider? No right turn. You see, must take a left turn, do not take a U-turn, must take a right turn, do not take a right turn. It means no right turn to me. That's correct. While making normal turns, the rider and the motorcycle must, none of these answers are correct, not lean at all, lean at different angles, lean together at the same angle. That only makes sense, that one. Okay, what does this diamond-shaped sign indicate? A rider must keep right to the divider. Riders must stop at the divider. Divided highway ends. Riders must keep left to the divider. Well, since we're in America, we're not in England. Riders must stop at divided highway. Riders must keep right to the divider. That's what I think. Yep, correct. You must use the high beam lights of your motorcycle when you are a vehicle at night. Meeting, not following or meeting. All these answers are correct. Following. You must use the high beam lights of your motorcycle when you are not following or meeting. Yeah, that was correct. Now what's this say? Are you currently enrolled in college or university? Click no. Alright, it's like a commercial or something. Alright, missed 2. I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right so far. I missed 2. When you ride a motorcycle on a slippery pavement, you should blank to avoid a skid. Reduce your speed. Lean your motorcycle to any direction. Accelerate. Shift to a higher gear. I guess you'd reduce. Yep, correct. If you are convicted of riding under the influence of alcohol or drugs, you will be fined and ordered. Wow. I don't drink, so 2-year imprisonment, the mandatory training, the mandatory license suspension, the mandatory public service. I don't drink, so if you're convicted and riding under the influence of, I would say 2-year imprisonment sounds kind of harsh for a first time. Mandatory public service. I'm going to go mandatory license suspension. Let's see what it says. Well, that's correct. What does this sign mean? I have no idea. See, channeling, channelizing device ahead, road maintenance ahead, road survey activity ahead, deep excavation ahead. I guess road maintenance. Yep. While riding your motorcycle in high-risk areas, you must cover blank to reduce the time you need to react. You must cover your eyes with goggles, your head with a helmet, your whole travel lane, the clutch, and both brakes. Some of these, way they word some of these answers. While riding your motorcycle in a high-risk area, you must cover blank to reduce the time you need to react. Okay, cover your eyes and goggles. I don't think that's right. Your head with a helmet. No, don't make sense. Your whole travel lane. I'm going to say the clutch and brakes. That way, if you have to stop, your foot and hand are already in place. Okay, that's correct. I've never studied for a motorcycle driver's license. This is the first time I've been taking a test online. I don't know if this is going to be the exact same questions that they ask at the MVD, but as you can see, I missed 2, and I got 12 right. If you are going to use an unfamiliar motorcycle, you must blank before you start riding. Wear dark color clothes and helmet. Allow another passenger to sit behind your back. Make all the checks and get familiar with the controls, and add more accessories for safety. All the other ones sound stupid. This one sounds correct. That's right. If either of your motorcycle tires goes flat while riding, you should increase your speed, apply brakes quickly, change your directions, hold hand grips firmly. You shouldn't even be riding if you have 2 flat tires. That's some dumb question, man. You know, if you're either that's funny. Hold hand grips firmly. That's what I say. Yep. What does this sign represent? A stop sign, a flashlight, a railroad flashlight, a traffic signal. A flashing light, a stop sign. I'm going to say a traffic signal. Okay. See, this test isn't hard at all, man. I hadn't even studied and I've only missed 2. Imagine if I studied, I'd be acing this. The pavement markings in this image indicate that passing is allowed. Riders must take a turn. Riders must take diversion. Passing is not allowed. Let's say the first one. Passing is allowed. Correct. If an object suddenly appears in your way of riding, you should blank to avoid a crash. Lean your motorcycle. Swerve around the object. Swerve and apply brakes. apply front brake gently. If an object suddenly appears in your way of riding, you should blank to avoid a crash. I say swerve around the object, but something's telling me it says swerve and apply brakes. I'm going to go with this one. Boom, I was right. Gut feeling was right. When you cross railroad tracks, you should ride your motorcycle blank within your lane to cross the tracks. At a 20-degree angle, straight at a 10-degree angle, by leaning into a side. Wow. That one's got me. Oh, fuck. Oops, excuse me. When you cross railroad tracks, you should ride your motorcycle within your lane to cross the tracks. I would have said 45 degrees, but that's like, I don't know. By leaning into a side. When crossing tracks, you should ride it. I think I'm going to get this one wrong. At a 20-degree, I'm just going to say straight. I was correct. Aha! What a guess. It was standing out like, pick me, pick me. The X marked railroad sign warns that you are approaching an intersection. You are approaching a construction zone. You are approaching a railway crossing. You are approaching a dead shot. Well, this one, it just tells you. The X marked RR sign warns that it's railroad. So you're approaching a railway crossing. Boom. This sign means he's abducting her. He's got her by the arms and he's telling her, you come with me. That's what it looks like. A school zone ahead. Disabled person crosswalk. A hospital zone ahead. Children are playing. Huh. I don't even know what color sign it is. Could be a hospital zone. Carrying bags. So not children. They're not backpacks. Disabled person crosswalk. It looks like he's holding her arm. Could be disabled. I'm gonna say school zone. Cool, got it. When traveling behind a car, a motorcycle rider must ride blank where a driver is most likely to see him or her. In the driver's blind spot. That's not it. In the left side of the lane. That's not it. In the center portion of the lane. In the right side of the lane. Well, of course, in the center, so you see him in the rearview mirror, because cage drivers don't even notice, even if you're in the center, that you're behind them, because they're too busy texting. They should have on cell phones that when you're texting on the cell phone and the motorcycle comes up on your car on the left or right or the back, it should your cell phone should vibrate or flash or something. That way it warns you there's a motorcycle around. That's a new technology I just came up with. I think it would save anybody's life, whether you're in a motorcycle or car, because everybody's texting while they're driving anyways, and if the phone vibrates and says vehicle approaching, maybe that would make them pay attention. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Alright, I've answered 23. I've gotten 2 wrong, so I've gotten 21 right, and I'm 3/4 of the way through the test. Let's move on. When making turns on the road, a motorcycle rider must blank before entering a turn. Lean his or her body at a 45-degree angle, change gears, use the front brake, not change gears. Well, I don't know. It depends how fast you're going. If you're going to go into a curve, you may want to downshift. It doesn't say anything about downshifting. Leaning his or her body to 40. That's that. Boom. Fuck! See, I knew I should have picked change gears. That's what I was thinking. But it doesn't say downshift. See, I was right. Stupid test. Well, I missed another one. Next question. That's 3 I missed. I was right. I was thinking right, but I clicked wrong. You are strictly not allowed to ride your motorcycle alongside of cars because you're an idiot if you do. Let's see. The car driver cannot make a turn. None of these answers are correct. You could be in a blind spot. Your bike may skid. You could be in a blind... You are in a blind spot. Let's pick that one. That was correct. At a minimum, a street legal motorcycle should have which of the following equipment? All these answers are correct. Front and rear brakes, horn and one rear view mirror, headlight, taillight, brake light, and turn signals. Motorcycles don't have rear view mirrors. They have side mirrors. Oh. Headlight, taillight, brake light, and turn signal, that's correct. Horn and rear view. See, the way they word these questions, that's not correct. Should have all of them, but don't have rear view mirrors. Should say side mirrors. Let me see. All correct. See? That's how stupid that question. The answers are stupid. No rear view mirrors on a motorcycle. They're side mirrors. To maintain a safe riding distance on the road, you should look forward, blank ahead of your travel path. 40 seconds, 12 seconds, 60 seconds, 25 seconds. You should always maintain your area, front, back, side, or whatever, forward all the time. It shouldn't be a certain amount of seconds. To maintain a safe riding distance on the road. I wouldn't say 40 seconds is a long time, man. 60 seconds. Because you can look 40 seconds ahead and then something happens 5 seconds ahead of you. Let's say 12 seconds. This is just a guess. Let's see if I'm right. I'm right, yeah. See, even 12 seconds is a long time. This is 12 seconds. Watch, I won't talk right now. That was 12 seconds. See, that seemed like forever, didn't it? So all those other 60 and 40 seconds is way too long because anything can happen even within 3 or 4 seconds. Alright, I've done 27 questions. I've answered 3 wrong. I got 24 right. An approved helmet can save a motorcycle rider from blank in most collisions situations. Hitting other vehicles, skidding, a serious head and neck injury, or fire. I say serious head and neck injuries. Correct. When riding on road, see, look at that. English is so bad. When riding on road, it should be when riding on the road. See, that's how they mess you up. They can't even print the damn questions correct. When riding on road, you should increase your conspicuity by wearing reflective, bright colored clothing and helmet, wearing non-reflective clothing and helmet, wearing drab colored clothing and helmet, wearing dark colored clothing and helmet. Wow. I've ridden motorcycles most of my life. It doesn't matter what you wear. You could be on fire and riding your motorcycle and people still aren't going to notice you. But the only one that seems correct on this is wearing reflective. Yep, correct. This warning sign represents that a big ass truck is about to run over you. See, a dangerous good vehicles are prohibited to go downhill. A hill station is ahead. Trucks are not allowed in this route. A downhill is ahead. So why they have to put a damn truck on it? I say downhill's ahead, right? This sign with a black figure on an orange background indicates. Why does it gotta be a black figure? Well, it's a racist sign. A rider must make a right turn. Vehicles are allowed at a maximum speed. A flag person ahead. Riders must make a left turn. Why couldn't they just say this sign with the flag figure on an orange background indicates? Why do they have to say a black figure? I'm serious, that's a racist question. Flag person ahead, that's what I think. Boom, correct. What does this sign mean? A winding road ahead, a underpass ahead, a slippery road ahead, a hill curved ahead. Slippery road. I don't know what that has to do with motorcycles. This car driving question. When riding on the road, you should create more space and minimize harm from any hazard by, it says, all these answers are correct. Adjusting the speed, using lights or a horn, adjusting direction or position. It says, when riding on the road, you should create more space and minimize harm from any hazard by Why would you need lights or a horn? See, this is a trick question. It says, should create more space and minimize harm from any hazard by. I would say all these answers are correct. That's what I'm going to say. Fuck it, where's my quarter? I need to flip it heads or tails. Boom, correct. Alright, if you are being followed closely, the best way to handle the tailgater is give him your finger. That's what I would do. That answer's not on here. So to take a U-turn and warn the tailgater, to encourage the tailgater, to get the tailgater in front of you, to apply quick braking. Man, none of those are correct to me. If you are being followed closely, the best way to handle the tailgater is to take a U-turn and warn the tailgater. I think that's what a law-abiding citizen would do, but I would give the guy a finger, pull up beside him and tell him, what the hell is your problem? Get off my ass. See, to encourage the tailgater, encourage him to what? To get the tailgater in front of you. Alright, I'm going to say this one, to get the tailgater in front of you. That's correct. Okay, the last and final question. I've missed 3 out of 35 questions. And let's see if I get the last one right. When approaching an intersection, the rider should select a lane position to reduce the following distance. All these answers are correct. Increase his or her visibility to another driver. Increase his or her speed and pass quickly. When approaching an intersection, the rider should select a lane position to, they say, increase his or her visibility to another driver. Boom. 90. Oh, look, I passed. Woo! I got 3 wrong answers and 32 correct answers. Well done. Share the results. Click the button below. Share your score. See if your Facebook or Twitter friends can score better than you. Well, I don't have Facebook, so. Well, there you have it. I've never studied for the test, and I passed it 92%. Got 3 wrong. If I want to take the test again, right over here, it says restart the test, and that's what I'll do. I'm going to continue to take this test, every day, and until I'm ready to go actually take the physical test. I'm going to continue to study, because I can go back to, let me go back, leave this page. See, I can go back and I can take the test 2. It has 40 questions. This has 40 questions. I'm pretty sure they're all different. And then it goes down to 150 questions. That's the one I should take next, 150 questions, because I'm definitely going to have a lot more. More questions I can get right, the better. Get my brain trained to when I actually go take the test that I can pass it. And I think for never taking a motorcycle driver's license test before, I've only missed 3. Not too bad. So if you're thinking about getting a motorcycle driver's license, whether you're in Arizona or Montana or Dakota, Colorado or New York City, wherever, go to Google and type in drivingtest.org for your state, and you can practice taking the car test or motorcycle test or CDL test, and prepare yourself so when you really go down there you don't look like an idiot. And you can pass it on your first time instead of having to go down there and take a driving test over and over and over to where they know you by name. Hello. So, if you don't want to take a motorcycle driver's license test and get your 50cc scooter, at least in Arizona, you don't have to have a motorcycle license to drive one of these, or a motorized bicycle. Usually here in Arizona you see a lot of older guys riding these, and it's because they got no driver's license at all. They're suspended from driving while intoxicated. At least every guy that I've talked to, I asked, why are you riding this? He's like, I don't know, my license has been suspended. Because this is pedal power and gas powered. But if you liked this video and it helped you out or gave you ideas how to take your own motorcycle driver's license test, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like my videos, and thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. And slowly but surely I'm getting the stuff I need, and I'm still shopping for a motorcycle. I haven't found anything that I liked, and I'm pretty patient anyways. It's getting towards the end of the year. It's going to start getting colder. But I will continue to upload videos that have to do with motorcycles, dirt bikes, gear, whatever has to do with anything has to do with motorcycle off-roading. I'll be uploading videos for that. And if you like to see other things that I upload videos of, go to my main channel, I Seek Out the Truth, which is right down here in the corner. You can click that on right there. That's my main channel. I've been recording since 2009. And thanks for watching. I'm gonna get going.